Hey guys, and welcome to another World of Tanks gameplay video. And for this one, I am going to show you a replay of my AMX 1390 in a platoon with Vector, and we're on Erlenberg, south side, normal game mode. And yeah, I'm just gonna first go to the north to do a quick spot, just to figure out where the enemy is going, because that of course defines the whole gameplay of a scout. You can only do something when once you know where the enemy is going, and that's part of your job as a scout, is to gather intel, so to speak. Just spotting the enemy. Even though your RT won't be able to hit them or anything, you'll just know where they are, and then your team can base their movements on that information. Yeah, I don't spot anything except they're not JPE 100. But then at least we'll know where they are. And here I see this Batshot. He's being really aggressive and suicidal almost. Well, he's actually being suicidal. He's going for the RT. That much is clear. So I'm going to intercept him. And RTC to do A. He's pushing me to the left, but the logical thing for him to do would just be to chase that Batshot. So I'm not sure what he tried to do there. Something weird. Yeah, one RT tries to shoot me. But as soon as I've done the north quick spot and then taken out that Batshot, I'm now going to the completely opposite side of the map. And I know there's a couple of good bushes here on the right, which I'll show you in a minute. The problem is that I've never played my 1390 in a company on this map before, and so I don't know exactly which bush it is. I've seen other people in the clan do it in companies, and it's one of the standard things we do on this map. You know, it's one of the best spotting positions, but I'm not sure which bush it is, so I'm quickly checking. If I go there, will the enemy be able to shoot me? You know, are there any enemies? I figured if by this time nobody has shot at me yet, then there simply is no enemies on the hill aimed. So I go for the bush, and I set myself up backwards so that when the enemy spots me or pushes me, then I'll have an extra. Then I'll be able to react a couple seconds faster, which in high level gameplay battles, those, I mean, everything happens in a couple of seconds, and those seconds are crucial. So it's something, you know, as a scout you're not supposed to take damage or do damage. You're just supposed to spot, and if you know that you're gonna die, then you always just run away. It's just the best thing to do. I quickly realized that from up here I'm not gonna be able to spot anything. So I'm just waiting a little bit longer to see if that M48 is gonna do something, but I guess not. So I'm gonna go a bit more aggressive now from now on. Also, I know that I'm completely on my own here, except for that one IS-4. So I'm not gonna be, you know, doing anything too aggressive, because if the enemy counter pushes, then I have absolutely no backup. And I see there's this ditch here, from which I know that I can safely spot this entire corner. Yeah, and the 39 gets spotted. And here you see I only have 5 shells out of the 6. So that was a mistake. I just forgot to reload while spotting in that bush there, and it's at this point I know that I only need to bounce or miss one shot, which is exactly what I do, and then I won't be able to finish this guy off. So I immediately, when I saw the 1390 charging, I realized I didn't have enough shells to finish him off, probably. So I immediately told my teammate, my platoon mate, you know, aim on his 1390, because if he's any bit of lucky, then won't be able to finish off. So that, you know, then he could finish him off if necessary. So it worked out all well, but it was a mistake still that I forgot to reload. Here I want to go a bit more aggressive, but I spot that Artie, and I know that he spotted me. Even though he doesn't realize it because he probably isn't watching his minimap. Just waiting for our Artie to aim. One of them fires, but it doesn't hit. So I'm gonna go in for another spot because I know now my platoon mate is ready and aimed on him. And he finishes him off. And then I see that E50 there. He's gonna go to the south corner, and he's low health, so I know I'm in a perfect position to finish him off. It's a perfect opportunity. And I know that I'm standing still, and I'm spotted, which is not a good idea in a scout. But I know that this downslope is pretty good RT cover, and the RT is gonna have to be really lucky to kill me here. This, you know, just in a small tank like this, it's a really good RT cover here. It's not perfect, but it's the RT is gonna have to be really lucky to hit me here. And then E75, yeah, he sneaks up on me and he wants me dead. And I'm counting the seconds now. When is it gonna be reloaded? Will I make it back in time to that ditch? Because of course I don't want to get caught in a crossfire between that M48 pattern and E75. Where the only way I will be able to run away is in the open. For that E4 up on the hill and the RT, of course. And this is, you know, I'm not reloading yet because for all I know that E75 might be charging me any second. If he's really stupid, he just charges me, and I will need my my shells. So I'm gonna wait to reload until this guy is dead. And I know he's the only enemy guy who's in the open, and that all our RG is gonna be completely focused on him, and all I need to do is just keep him lit. And another thing I wanted to say is it's when you're playing company of Clan Wars or any other, you know, clan-based, team-based game mode, then as a scout you're gonna have to take charge of your RT. You're gonna have to cooperate really well, but you'll be the one who is in the thick of it, and so you'll be the one who decides where you're spotting, where your RT needs to be aiming, and which targets to shoot. And yeah, here I don't go straight for RT because I know that E4 is still up there and he only needs one hit to finish me off. And I also know that these guys here in J6, those heavies behind me, they're not too bright and they're terribly scared of the enemy RT, so they're not gonna move unless if that pattern dies. And so I had to take charge and had to take the initiative to take that guy out. Another thing is, of course, it's a random battle, so I'm a lot more greedy when it comes to taking doing damage than I normally am in any serious kind of battle. But once he's dead, these guys are starting to move up finally. I take some time to reload, and I calculate how much time it takes me to get from Hotel 6 to the RT, and I figure that if I start moving 15 seconds into reload, then I'll be easily reloaded by the time I get there. Of course, you should never move out in a scout in an aggressive way if you're reloading. But at the same time, I wanna waste time. And here, yeah, I make a mistake. I slow down to take a shot on that GBE, and I get my forward and backward buttons muddled up because I'm slightly drunk, and then that stuff happens, which almost got me killed, but I got lucky. In the end, yeah, it was quite a good battle for me. Of course, the XP that you see here displayed isn't completely right because of the achievement that I had. Now with the special going on, that adds I don't know how much XP you get for that. But it was a good battle anyway, and I thought a good demonstration of how to cooperate with scouts and RT on an open and hilly map like this, where you can really use the terrain to your advantage. And I really hope you enjoyed watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.